Light turned on. Picture screen just shifting around in its stall. Now steadies. They form a better line. And they're away and they're racing, and it was a great start as well. One of the first to get going is Final Call. It was the first to hit the ground. Holdout jumped well. Mistress of War coming across now for Romilly soon after the start. Pushing up, trying to hold a spot in there is AHREA. Picture screen from Lendinier. 2 lengths away, Justice, followed by Safari Boy. And over on the outside is Win Warrior, posted 3 deep in the early stages. Well back in the field then is Long Wait as they start the run out the riverside of the track, and Midsummer Romance. 1,000 left to go. On the inside, Final Call leads narrowly from Mistress of War, who went up and tested for a stride and then backed off immediately. AHREA third down on the inside with Holdout getting a great run. A length and a half. Picture screen at the 800. It sits outside of Lendinier, and then Win Warrior out there 3 deep punching. A length and a half away behind those Justice, Safari Boy, then the grey Long Wait. Back at the tail end of the field is Midsummer Romance as they head towards the 550, nearing the home turn. The leader is Final Call, shows the way as they approach the turn. A half a length, Mistress of War, hooking 3 wide now as they start to get busy. Holdout, no run at the moment for AHREA. A length and a half, Lendinier, followed by Win Warrior. Picture screen at the head of the remainder. Into the straight, Mistress of War got its nose in front from Final Call. They were both joined though by Holdout. AHREA spearing up through on the inside and is coming very strongly. It's AHREA at the 100, sprinting through, goes to the lead from Final Call. Holdout, and AHREA is coming right away from them. So astute players here get the rewards. AHREA beats Holdout. Final Call, Long Wait finishing hard down on the inside when it was all over. Likewise, Midsummer Romance. In behind those Justice, the tiring Mistress of War, Lendinier, Picture Screen, Win Warrior well back, and the tail ender is Safari Boy. AHREA found the cutaway, travelled well into the corner. 750 into 440, back at 480 at the finish. And it's the Oratorio mare for Ryan Hill. AHREA has really come on after that first up failure when beaten nearly 10 lengths behind Vernacular, but certainly has brought her best second up to Ascot this afternoon to clinch a maiden and do it very, very effectively. 9 AHREA first home, second one in Holdout. Steve Parnham third goes the way of 4 Final Call, Joe Azapati. And fourth, number 7, finishing strongly in the concluding stages, Long Wait. 9147, the interim details in a fairly modestly run mile, 138.15, but 2 1/4 and a long head. So they had no fears there through on the cutaway, and with the slower tempo in front with AHREA, ridden with great gusto by Brad Parnham, coming away and winning by a clear margin. By Oratorio from Cardera, and a mare that they've bred plenty from, the Morton family, owned by Michael Morton and trained by Boy Hill. Brad Parnham teaming up with his good mate there and getting the right result, home in 36.58. Second placing went the way of Holdout by Shooting to Win from Lucky Kitty in the Neville Parnham yard, handled by Stephen Parnham. And third, Final Call by All American from Governing Spirit, and turned out by Donna Reardon, ridden by Joe Azapati. 9.147 here after the mile maiden. 1,000 metres for race 4, the Key Clean handicap at 19 after 2. Number 2, Koondal, and 9, Smart Shadow. They'll appear at Bunbury tomorrow. A field of 7 will run in the next, as we head down now to Lockie Taylor joining us with trainer Ryan Hill here. And this has come on a lot after being beaten best part of 10 lengths first up. Let's find out a little bit more about AHREA.
Thanks, Darren. Ryan's on strapping duties. Hilly, what did you make of the first up run, and did you come in today with a bit of confidence?
It wasn't Chanel's fault. She was just unfortunate the other day. She got absolutely flattened, so got put out of the race and then was never in it. But good barrier today, good jockey, and job done.
Has she returned a better mare this time in?
Yeah, no, to be fair, Brad's always very honest with me. I sent her up for that $20,000 maiden in Cal, and he said she should have won that day. The rail was red hot and he popped off, and so no, look, she's been a little consistent horse, and rap for Mike Morton, like great guy. Yeah, he's bred her and she's bred to stay, so She's very small, and no one wanted her, so he gave me the call as his neighbour in Harvey.
London's Image ahead of the Magic Millions 3-year-old trophy on Saturday afternoon. How's she tracking?
She's tracking very well. Good horse, good jockey, ticks a lot of boxes.
Importantly, is she being a handful behind the scenes?
She is. She's her usual self. Look, I know this is her last run, 100%. Win, lose or draw, she goes to the paddock for 4 or 5 months after Saturday, but she's showing no signs of training off. I just want to look after her. She's been a very good horse to me, and obviously Victoria and Brad. So if she can go one more, we'd be wrapped. No reason why she can't.
That's all the punters needed to hear. Well done here, and good luck on the weekend.
$6 is a very generous price.
There's Ryan Hill, $5.50 in fact, so Ryan may have gone to the TAB in between races. But here's the man that will be aboard a London's Image on Saturday afternoon. That is Bradley Punter.
We'll talk about London's Image in a moment, but for now it's AHREA. Brad, watching you live there, it must have felt like an eternity waiting for the cutaway.
It did, actually. I was travelling very strong, and you know, I sort of was trying to keep my options open to get out, but I was still going to be bottled up there anyway, so I just had to wait. I knew I had the horse underneath me, but yeah, I suppose my worry was that something else was going to whip around and kick clear on me before I got there. But no, once we got to the cutaway, we kicked really well, and it was a good win.
There's not much of her, but she seems like a little trier.
Yeah, that's right. You know, I give her a good kick out, but then she travelled the whole way, and yeah, sort of let down with a good turn of foot.
London's Image, I suppose it didn't really matter that much where she drew in terms of a barrier draw because she likes to go forward regardless.
Yeah, look, she'll race forward. You know, wherever that is, I don't know. There's a few others with speed in the race as well. She'll probably be doing a bit of work, but you know, it probably doesn't bother her anyway. That's her best asset, is to do the work and sort of get everything else a bit tired anyway. So she'll be right there, I reckon. And you know, even though we've drawn wide, I think she'll be in the finish.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
There's Brad Parnham combining with a Ryan Hill and AHREA taking out the Morley Growers Market Maiden. Hopefully the start of a very important and fruitful week for the combination. But great to see AHREA break maiden status, taking out the third here at Ascot.